is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition, and let's get a reading. Let's just do it because we know we can. Divine Source, thank you for your protection at all times, from any and all enemies, from any and all directions, north, south, east, or west, within and without, that would seek to harm us or cause us evil intentions of any kind. We ask for your protection and invoke Psalm 35. Thank you, Divine Source, for your message and consoling anybody who is in need at this time. Free Spirit, that send me. No, but somebody here, you're going to be free from something here. Like your spirit is going to be set free. Success with being a free spirit. Some success or achievement for somebody out there in the collective who's up ahead. I got an interesting feeling, you know. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like, it's a good feeling, but it's not like, I can't put words to it. It's like knowing something is about to, something good is about to happen. Knight. Some type of chivalry, or somebody came in. There goes that darn chime. We all know I have the freeze frame situation going on, but this is somebody chivalrous, or somebody who somebody saw as a hero. Or somebody doing something heroic. I used to be big on the Renaissance fairs. I used to go for a long time, years and years. And I love, people, yeah, I'm kind of nerdy. I really love Shakespeare a lot. Or I used to. What is the divine doing to me? Stop it. I know you want me to, okay. Close your eyes and concentrate. Spring. So maybe somebody did something chivalrous or heroic in the springtime, or will, this upcoming spring, because we're heading into the winter. Unless you are an Aussie, then you are going into the summer, you lucky dogs. Soulmate. Something having to do with a soulmate. Maybe someone thought someone was their soulmate, or someone actually is going to meet or met their soulmate. Martyr. This is woe is me, I'm the victim. Now, I don't pick on anybody, because God knows we've all been there where, yeah, life has treated us pretty darn harsh. We talk about it all the time in all my readings. So, but don't do this. I remember, reminds me of a dream I had where I was actually going down this dark water, and I had like something floating on my back, like something attached to my back, that I was floating down the river. And if I remember correctly, an entity floated next to me and smiled at me and said, "You could let go of it now." And I didn't know, you don't know what these things mean at the time. Free spirit. Because you're a free spirit, it's time to let it go. Stop being a martyr. People, what is this with this sacrificing? Stuff because you're an empath. This is what it's about. It's narcissism versus empaths, in the spiritual realm. Now on the 3D, it could be jealousy, it could be thievery, it could be cheating, lying behavior, addictions. It could show up in any way. But that's on the 3D. And the 5D, or not 5D, because there's dimensions beyond our scope of understanding. And on those highest realms, this is seen as just, narcissistic versus empath, dark angel versus light angel, archangel. This is the spirits in the heavenly realms and in the demonic realms at war. That's that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, but here's also something. You shouldn't have to be a martyr or anything just because you're a free-spirited person. That's who you are. That's who you are. Father here. Somebody who was a hero became a father, or somebody saved the day for somebody by taking a father role. Headquarters, spring. Something happened here. Gold digger. Soulmate that was a gold digger. Martyr. Imposter. Okay. I gotta clean this table and change this tablecloth, guys. U.S. mail, free spirit. You were off somewhere. That's what I think happened. You were off somewhere when this mail originally arrived, and so somebody acted like they were you. This was somebody who knew this mail. I think they knew this mail was coming to you or they accepted mail on your behalf. Did they do that? Is that plausible? October. Father, October. So this could be a Libra? Doesn't have to be. Or somebody did something heroic and became a father in October. This is the month of October, my friends. Headquarters, all is well. Spring headquarters. Maybe by the springtime. I don't know. DNA test, gold digger. Oh, oh, wow. Somebody here is being seen as a gold digger because maybe the DNA test wasn't up to snuff. If you know what I mean. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, watching my videos, hanging out with me, doing what we do, because we are the gypsies and hobos that are left we're on another plane now. And so guess what I'm saying is that we're all free spirited that come here. We have that free spirited heart and soul, but we deserve the truth and we deserve clarity, and the divine has allowed me to bring it forward, and I appreciate you for being here. MK Ultra, somebody here was acting one way, messing with somebody's head, da 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 da. I gave up my life for you. This is somebody here who would say, like, okay, like when I first got pregnant. I know so many funny stories. When I was first pregnant, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so I had that young wife and thing going where I was like, you're not gonna love me anymore because you did this to me. Look at my figure. Me, 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 mo, me, me, no more. This silly stuff. That really, in the big scheme of things, doesn't really make a difference. A new acquaintance. Somebody knew, I don't know. What's the problem? Somebody wants to be seen as a new person? The heck out of here. Meet the new boss. Same as the old boss. Yeah. Make us smile. Bench warrant. Get out my guitar and play. Just like yesterday. And I get on my knees and pray. Oh, wow. We don't get fooled again. A few months from now, somebody's going to have a bench warrant. Some gold digger for over a DNA test. I'm letting you know because it says a few months from now. So maybe, you can take care of it. I don't know. Do what you got. Do what you do. Gatekeeper. Somebody's stuck in the head. Somebody's stuck. Because there's a bench warrant out for their arrest. I don't know. Somebody's going to be eating humble pie. They had a lot to say. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, eating their words. Eating their words. Mortgage and deed. Wow, I'm almost off the table. Let me move this stuff up. I need a little bit of room here. You know? Welcome, new subscribers. Welcome to those returning current subscribers. We always rock. And my A1 day ones. I love you guys. You know that I do. What is this with the bench warrant? What is this about? Come on now. Mortgage and deed, though. Secret Service. What? Secret Service. Is the Secret Service going to give you a new house to make up for the house that these people stole? Or did they have something to do with something here? Too weird. This story has so many weird plot twists and turns. It really, really does. So really, really be cautious when you attach your lifeline to what's going on here and use your own discernment and your own intuition. Let your conscience be your guide to your own specific individual adventure. Okay? So this is a collective reading, stage performance. So somebody's putting on an act. Whoa, what? 10th house, house of social status, career status, prestige, reputation, worldly success. Somebody want to gatekeep you from being successful? Possibly because they told people that you wouldn't be? Trying to make their dream come true, not yours. Remember that. That's their dream, that you're not successful. Not your dream, hidden agenda. Somebody hears the new acquaintance. I don't know. There's somebody wanting to come around, going viral. So somebody wants to come around, but I would really watch because, like I said, that empath thing doesn't come by. It's not, it is a cautionary tale for you to be careful of the energies that come around you to drain you. They need a fix. You never heard of it. It's a narcissistic fix. Like they gotta have that going. to feel good about themselves. They even will circle back to people from the past and recycle people when they've run out of supply. Narcissistic supply. That's what it is. So be very, very careful. Tame your dragons. Keep your narcissists at bay. King of Cups, Eight of Wands. It's weird. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What is this father, this heroicism? My word. Clutch my pearls. The High Priestess over the father card. So something here, a father may have had an affair with a High Priestess. Somebody's father, Three of Wands. Headquarters spring. Somebody was expanding in the spring. Somebody got pregnant in the spring. Headquarters, I don't know. The headquarters could be a business expansion, even. Office area. Gold digger, I'm your soul. Somebody was shocked with a soulmate's behavior that they were a gold digger. Who's a gold digger? Coming to you on a dusty road. Good loving, I got a truckload. Ace of Pentacles to the Martyr. Somebody was sacrificed for this Ace of Pentacles. An imposter, possibly. Got this Ace, Two of Swords. See those two little angels? One little good one, one little bad. The bad one is putting things in the good one's ear. And the U.S. mail. Saying something about the mail. October. This person talks like their mouth is like a buzz saw. You can hear them going. Did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Somebody here in October, they were mad. They wanted revenge and they wanted to win something here. So they might have gone to a high priestess, and the high priestess said, "Don't you worry, little honey, everything is well, all is well." Eight of Pentacles. I'll just work on it. DNA tests in the family. Somebody has to take a DNA test to prove that they're part of your family. Somebody was pulling some strings here with a high priestess. Now, I don't know. I'm not getting a good vibe about this particular high priestess. I don't know why. They worked to make somebody a father. Okay, MK Ultra. Jeez, Nine of Swords. Someone is feeling like they're having haunting, like, oh my gosh. And when the DNA test comes in, the family, somebody is going through it. I don't know what that means, other than somebody told someone something here. Came in the mail. A new acquaintance. Possibly that a child wasn't theirs. That's spreading some gossip here. Gossip. A new acquaintance is watching you. Someone that you just met. Oh, speaking of new acquaintances. Hey guys. I just wanted to give a shout out to Trish and Avery. It was great meeting you today. And hey, listen, if you don't mind a third, I would really like to go see the twins. And I don't know anybody else who would be into it. So pop in and say hi to me, and maybe maybe we could all go. I don't even know when they're there, but yeah, it was really fun meeting you today. Just wanted to give you a shout out. My new friends. What's the problem? We were talking about another channel on YouTube and that how much we love it. What's the problem? Four of Wands. What's the problem? Let's get married. What's the problem? Let's push, push, push for this house and this marriage. Wow. Bench warrant. Ten of Swords. Bench warrant. What is this bench warrant about with this betrayal? I can't wait to get another card on it. A few months from now, this is some betrayal. Eight of Swords. A few months from now, someone's going to jail. A few months from now. Shoot. Gatekeeper. What is this gatekeeper? An imposter. Gatekeeper was the magician. Somebody who's using magic to gatekeep you by spreading gossip into people's minds, like word magic, MK Ultra, messing with people's heads to get them to think some kind of way. Oh man, they're really, I don't know. Queen of Pentacles is now eating humble pie. I always say this. The earth sign feminine in these readings is not so nice. And they may very well be getting karma. That does not mean the earth sign feminine completely has lost their rocker. There are a lot of earth sign feminines that are very nice, good people. This particular Queen of Pentacles is eating their words. They had a lot to say, messing with somebody's head. I don't know what in the world they were saying, but they had a lot of it to say. Mortgage and deed. Somebody's trying to block someone from a mortgage and deed. Well, we know that. That's why they stole the collective's house. Secret Service. Queen of Cups. Secret Service. The Queen of Cups could be being investigated by the Secret Service, or they could be working for the Secret Service. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, energy. Stage performance. Six of Cups. Someone from the past, they put on a show. Come and see the show. It's a dynamo. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll. Okay, Six of Cups. This may be kids playing, or this could be somebody from your past who just put on some kind of performance for prestige, or Four of Cups. Somebody here wants prestige. They want status. They want people to look up to them, like they're, the bee's knees, I guess. I don't know. But what is happening here is they missed the boat. The boat came in and they were at the airport. Hidden agenda. Divine, give us hidden agenda, please. Five of Cups. Now they regret they had this hidden agenda against you. Possibly this Queen of Pentacles is regretful because they can't sleep at night. Their mind's going blah, 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 because they were the imposter for this Ace of Pentacles and made a martyr out of you. That's what they did. You didn't ask for it. Like Jesus didn't ask to be a martyr either. A lot of the saints didn't ask to be martyrs either. But as I said to you before, and I'll say it again, if God is a calling on your life, there are things that you have to endure for the betterment of, like, your part in the world. You have a quantum effect. We've seen quantum reality come out a lot. You have a quantum effect. Whatever God put upon your spirit, it has to touch more than, it has to touch multitudes. Okay? Page of Wands. Somebody here is announcing that they were recognized taking the money. This Empress. Or they were recognized for doing something, being triumphant as the emperor. Somebody here wants to be okay for reasons that I don't understand. So I'm going to say for that which goes beyond understanding. Okay, somebody wants to be recognized as this empress, this supreme feminine. It reminds me, oh my gosh, what am I thinking of? Some science fiction thing I'm thinking of. It's weird. Like, do you remember Star Trek? I was gonna take the Star Trek deck out. I keep thinking about it and then putting it back, then taking it out, putting it back. But I think it was Deep Space Nine. It wasn't Babylon, so it must have been Deep Space Nine, where the Pa. Do you remember the Pa? And how the oh my gosh, I forget. I watched the series so many times and now I forget it. I loved it. What a great program. Where she was the high priestess, right? And she fell in love with a guy who worshipped the Pa or something like that. And her ancestors. Anyway, guys, twice I tried to explain the Pa. It is on Star Trek. I think it's Deep Space Nine and how it ends and how the commander saves a whole universe, I guess. And he was born to do this by defeating this order of the Pa, this man who tricked a woman who was the high priestess of a divine order into joining him because she thought that he was her lover. Like, it's the same story. She thought he was her twin flame lover, but they called it something else, of course. And when she found out he wasn't, it was too late. But here's the thing. The most important thing of this was that although he tricked her, she was the only one who could read, that had the key to read the books of his Pa people. I don't know how to explain it. So he had to trick her to find out how to release the Pa into the world so the evil could, or into the universe. If you're into Gene Roddenberry at all, and you don't have to be a Trekkie, just the story is so mythological, it repeats. And Gene Roddenberry pushed the envelope and made it science fiction. He really was rewriting mythology, which repeats all the time. Okay? Environmental hazard, high priestess. That's what this father, who was at one time somebody's hero, that's what they were. Blasphemy. Somebody's father was saying a high priestess, or a high priestess was saying this about somebody. Ancient mystery, I told you. Three of Wands headquarters. So, spring. Somebody was waiting for someone who was ancient history. You already put this whole thing to bed, and somebody was waiting on you, possibly in the past spring. Change. See, they were shocked. This gold digger was shocked that you don't see them as your soulmate anymore. This thing has changed. The tower means total destruction. So whatever high horse, because the tower is actually the ego being, what's the right word? The collapse of the ego. When the ego gets too high and mighty, like the devil himself, herself, whatever the devil is. Your ego will collapse. That's why you have to stay in balance Ace of Pentacles, soul contract. Somebody wanted to come in as an imposter and say you still had something, sacrifice you for this Ace of Pentacles. Get the heck out of here. Political warfare. So because that didn't happen the way they wanted it to, or when they wanted it to, they started spreading gossip about you. October, weather manipulation, Five of Swords. Someone wanted to win at all costs, so they said you were an environmental hazard. Possibly whenever she's around or whatever he's around, bad things happen. I wouldn't mess with them if I were you. Da 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 da. All is well. You were working as you were honest, Abe. All is well. You were working, doing your thing, being honest. Then somebody started to mess with DNA tests. Bones. Something got dug up about a DNA test in a family. What? MK Ultra, Nine of Swords. Someone's freaking out because they embezzled money. Maybe messing with somebody's mind or something here with this Two of Swords energy and the political warfare. A new acquaintance could be a bad person to know. Maybe you're finding out. Maybe a bad person is watching you meet a new acquaintance. These are not personal readings. I'm done with telling people that all the time, when sometimes I see some comments and I'm like, you're not being objective. I mean, yeah, you're not being objective. When I say it's a general reading for a lot of energy. Somebody here, what's the problem? They want to be a good guy. A new acquaintance is a bad guy. What's the problem? Why won't you marry this good guy? What? Flight risk. Somebody here has a bench warrant. They're considered a flight risk because of some stabbing or some betrayal that they did. What? Bad guy, bad cop, good cop. What are we doing here? What is this with a few months from now? Arson. Eight of Swords. They want somebody's going to jail for arson? What? Or setting something on fire. The Magician. A giant magician is a gatekeeper. Somebody who is big in doing this magic that's been embezzling. Queen of Pentacles, what are you talking about here? Hit and run. Ooh, what? Hit and run. Eating humble pie. Wow, could somebody have been in a hit and run? I don't know. Or had thought of one. Me and the Queen of Pentacles until this, whatever part of this story moves away. We're not, every time I see her, she's up to no good. Down the rabbit hole, Four of Swords. Somebody here is blocked because if you go down the rabbit hole, it's going to lead you to this mortgage and this deed, and possibly somebody doing curses and spell work. Look, this fell out. Antichrist. This wasn't even, look. Queen of Cups. Secret Service. Murder for hire, help wanted. Is somebody, Queen of Cups? Somebody in Secret Service is maybe watching a Queen of Cups. Maybe this Queen of Cups is a murder for hire, or somebody's trying to murder this Queen of Cups. I'm a Queen of Cups. I'm not trying to murder nobody. I'm just peaceful folk. Six of Cups, stage performance. Something about children, stage performance. Somebody putting on an act with regards to kids or the past. Delays. Somebody trying to act the role, act the part, or something to create delays. Putting on a show. Don't you know? Reputation here, 4 of Cups. They're afraid they're going to be rejected here. This person's so status conscious, predictive programming. Okay. Somebody wants you rejected. Who cares? Like, who cares what you want? I mean, come on. This is like so self-absorbed. Hiding out, retired, hidden agenda. Somebody's hiding their that they're grieving over this. Strategy was staged. See, to stage some performance here. That they were honest and everything was going to be okay. This, yeah, they're really shocked that you've liberated yourself from something here. Thank goodness you did. Thank goodness you did, Lassie. Because this looks like it's not good for nobody. For nobody. You know what? I'm just going to use these and we're going to close it out. Because I don't want to get too many more screen freezes. We do have some shocking revelation that something has changed. Now somebody from your past is trying to create some kind of delays for you. Maybe even have you investigated and I don't know, this murder for hire stuff makes me feel kind of weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. I gotta be honest. This good guy, bad guy, you know, I can't tell you. This is my thing, but my barrier of trust, like, you know, if you're thinking of football, you know, the what do you call it, the half yard line or whatever it is, I'm now all the way, or soccer, I'm at the goalie position now. I don't want too many people around me anymore because I have a very serious trust thing. I like people, but there's a point of closeness that I don't let too many people get involved in anymore. Not that it's not there, I just am more selective, put it that way. Environmental hazard, somebody here. Priest. Somebody, a high priestess and a priest. Father, somebody here. Maybe, oh, you know, this may be a priest, like father priest, not a father, but a priest. Wow, this could be a priest. Oh, no wonder you're giving me a hard time. You don't belong in there. Okay. Merchant, ancient mystery. Somebody was waiting to be told what to do. Friend, tower, shocking that somebody wanted to change up on a friendship. Messenger soul, and then what they did, oh wow. This is somebody that was friends with maybe your person, that was an understood, and then they did I don't know what they did, but somehow or another in the environment to get this person to have a more than like a night to remember, and they never will forget it. I don't know. Messenger, soul contract. See, I got a message for you. Somebody accepting your mail with money in it. And I'm going to talk about you. See, this is the person. Look, I'm showing you. There's the person at the door that took your envelope. And there they are. And instead they used it against you, or the U.S. mail. There it is. they started talking about you. The very person who accepted your mail on your behalf turned it into some kind of slander against you, or they went against you because of what the mail said. Weather manipulation conversation to change how people thought of you. Weather manipulation. October. The tide is changing for somebody here. Honest politician. All is well. Somebody thought somebody was honest. Wow. They thought somebody was telling them the truth because they seemed so Abe-like. Bones and DNA. Somebody's name might be Abe. Family. Journey. This is somebody coming to dig up the past. They want, somebody came in and said, you're going to have a family to someone. That's what they did. They convinced this person. See, there's that letter again. Okay, now they're not showing you that somebody opened this letter. They were embezzling money, creating anxiety for someone by digging up something about their DNA, or saying that they did, or saying that they were somebody's father, even to get to hold somebody back from something. Bad guy. Somebody's hoping to send a bad guy into you, to meet you. They're hoping. Good guy, 4 wands. What's the problem? They want to come off as a lord, like, I'm a good person. What's your problem? Flight risk. 4 of wands. They want to celebrate with you, or they want to marry you now. Flight risk. 10 of swords. You're like, please. This person has a bench worn out for their rest. Look at this. 6 of cups is more than here. More than once. Okay? I'm just trying to find it. Sorry, guys. It's bothering me. 9 of swords. I know I saw the 6 of cups more than once. No? 10 of cups. Maybe not. I thought I saw the 6 of cups more than once. Oh, here. Well, here's the 8 of swords and arson. So what's going on here? Enemy. Somebody's trying to light something on fire. They're going to jail a few months from now if they do. I don't suggest it. Because whoever this is considered a flight risk. Giant. Some giant magician. Giant manipulator. An old woman doing magic. They're considered a giant in their field, I guess. They're gatekeeping you. Hit and run. Queen of Pentacles. It was fake. They were fake. Something about a hit and run. But they're eating humble pie right now for fraud. They were like embezzling money here. Getting money in the mail. I don't know, man. I don't know why they were doing that. Down the rabbit hole. Mortgage and deed. This is somebody who was showing off their house. They're being cut off. Somebody did decide to, their flight risk as well. Somebody's trying to hide something too. A baby, murder for hire, Queen of Cups, Secret Service. Somebody could have had a baby. Wow. Somebody who had a baby or wanted a baby or had a baby or wanted to hurt somebody's baby or the mother of a baby, murder for hire. Are you serious? Now they're saying they made it all widower, right? So that they could be the widower. Oh my gosh, this is Saturnian. Six of Cups. This is somebody who is putting on a show. They're acting like they're your widow or they want to be your widow. Coming in, somebody's paying them to come in and end you. The Secret Service knows all about this. For this mortgage and this deed, they want to lay you to rest. Oh my gosh, put you down in the hole. Down in the hole, losing my soul. This old woman, I'd like, and this Queen of Pentacles, I'd like to fly, but my wings look clear. Yeah, somebody here is regretting that something about their social status, they're seen as a fake or fraud or something here with this false person and this hit and run. They might have tried to say it was you. This is messed up. Somebody's trying to put a thief. There's a thief that's hiding out. They're regretting that of this hidden agenda that they had against you to come into your life to steal money. There's the arson right there. Look, this person is they're reading up on how to burn down a building. Somebody is coming in to do this. They may be trying to burn this house down while you're asleep. Be careful. Be careful. Because somebody is in jail and crying, possibly a Queen of Pentacles here, who was your enemy and stole from you, saying you were sick. Get the heck out of Dodge. Guys, I'm leaving this reading here. This is like really disturbing information. I hope that it was helpful or useful for some of you, if not all of you. And come back and see me again. Hit the bell icon. And you'll be notified when I'm back in town. And until we do meet again, peace.